In the previous session, the sorcerers spent their last few hours before Quintus's forum checking on allies and attempting to gain more insight into the sudden arrival of magic in the world. Madigan and Cecilia were found safe at Cecilia's house thanks to Madigan's newfound magical abilities, a gift from the Divine Soul, and a bribe from Bruno Carboni to pay off the Imperian guards that had been sent to take them to the Carceri. The Divine Soul mediated a confrontation between Aemil, Bruno, and Cecilia about their tangled relationships, and the party took a short rest to examine their magic items, lifted from Lepidus's workshop. The sorcerers then investigated the mysterious pillars in the empty Coliseum, and were each contacted by an eldritch entity who offered them the opportunity to give up their magical abilities.
You are all back in the circle around the Coliseum.
Am I?
Yeah, Will, am I?
I'm feeling jabby. I'm feeling amped up.
Yeah, baby.
Everything for you guys is the same, except Gaius seems to be like fully weeping, like fully just drenched in, and it's raining around, not around him.
No, the rain is falling on me. The shield is gone.
Guys.
And the other thing is that Aemil, as you look around, everyone else is bloodless and lifeless.
What happened?
Guys.
Sorry, could you narrate that one more time, Will? What?
For Aemil, just looking around, you guys all see each other normally. For Aemil's perception, everyone has the jerky curse and is completely succumbed to it.
Not the jerky curse.
Not the jerky curse.
Episode title.
What happened? What?
Gaius.
I'm still crying.
I go around and start like feeling for people's pulses, I guess.
Oh.
You can't feel anyone's pulse.
I'm gonna like kind of like grab there is not like hard or anything, but like Sydney, correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like you're just kind of like rapidly like
yeah
I think like when you get to Marcus, he just kind of like just grabs your shoulder, like doesn't let you move, and it's like what is going on?
You all look like me. I don't.
We all look like you.
You look dead.
We're not.
No. What happened?
Something asked if I wanted to be alive again, and I said yes, and then it said it would only do it if it took away the shadows, and I said hours ago I would have agreed, and I didn't want that, and
we're not. Whatever that thing was a liar. We're alive. And I like let go of your thing, and I like hold my pulse. It lied to you, Aemil.
Marcus, make a persuasion check. Aemil, make an insight check.
boy.
Why?
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
That's a natural fucking 20.
I'm really glad to hear that. That's a 19.
Both very good.
Thank you.
Aemil, as Marcus talks, you feel yourself calm down, and you feel your mind kind of like it was racing before. You didn't quite realize, and it slows a little bit, and the color returns to everyone. And you know that they are all alive.
I'll hold my wrist out again.
By myself for so long, I thought I'd made everything up.
No.
Gaius, are you okay?
That's a good question.
Gaius is still fully.
Am I feeling compelled to cry, or am I just crying?
I think you are just crying, but I want to emphasize that it is like the kind of full body like sobs. It's like you could talk through it if you want, but your body is.
Yeah, like I'm out of the chair. I'm in the sand. I'm curled up in a ball.
Gaius. Hello. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. It's all right. We're all here. Do you want to come out of the ball?
Avalon, make a persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice.
I don't think. Are you doing anything, Gaius, that you would need to roll for? Like, how's Gaius reacting to this?
I don't know. I'm still not sure why I'm still crying.
Sure. Then you don't need to roll. Avalon places a hand on you, and you feel this calming presence. You feel felt and seen. And you just know that you are together with those same friends that you were thinking about a few minutes ago.
Do you want to get up? It's all right if you don't.
No, yeah, yes.
Yes, all right.
Yeah. Could you help me
Okay.
back into the chair?
Yes. She's gonna try to
You
help him back.
pick him up by the waist.
I was thinking under the arms, but I guess I can do by the
I
waist.
was yeah,
Do
like
the
just
Titanic
Yeah,
pose
hand
for a
up.
second.
like a soldier lift, like
I just
arm
think
and
it's funny if
arm over
Avalon's
shoulder.
like,
With my 0 strength.
Yeah.
Is
How's
Madigan
it feeling?
cool? Is she good? Is she still there? Can I just
Madigan's still there.
20
Well,
years
that's good.
passed.
shut up?
We missed
Don't
the
give
meeting,
them,
God.
I have done that before in another campaign.
To me.
Jacob.
Yeah, to me.
Madigan is like goes, what's going on, everyone? You were standing there for a little while and now you're okay?
Oh.
Well,
We'll see.
Did something talk to all of you as well?
yes.
I love our little fucking apathetic British yes.
Yes.
Not only was it same time, it was the same voice.
Exactly the
Same.
same.
That was the same audio clip.
Team yes. I don't know.
I didn't.
Didn't what?
I just want to establish the warping around the pillars has stopped.
Okay.
The whispering has stopped.
Okay.
The pillars are still there. There's none of the white lights in there. It is exactly as it was before, just these black, cold, lifeless pillars.
Okay. Clio said I didn't. Mark says didn't what?
I didn't give it up.
Oh, no. Me neither.
No. Nor I.
Not me either. Guys?
Guys.
Y'all gonna hate me for that.
No, we're
it's
not.
okay.
No,
We're
I'm
not.
kidding. I'm kidding. I was close. I almost did.
We
So
wouldn't
was
have
I.
blamed you.
I'm gonna turn off the rain Does the rain turn off? Okay.
Here around you.
My brothers are just yelling. I'm so sorry. I just want to put out a blanket apology this whole episode. They got a new video game. They're playing with their friends. I don't know what it is.
Game.
They're gaming. They're gaming right
They're
now, you guys. You
gamers.
have to
So
understand they're
are
gaming.
we.
We're also gaming in a way.
Gamer chair.
I don't know if I won or not.
Does anyone really win?
I felt like I was winning for a little bit and then was left with an image that I don't know if it was meant to be comforting or threatening.
I'll be completely candid. I did attack it. The
rush of affection.
Yeah, truly.
I was in a throat. If the
I'm
ichor
sorry.
of a throat, if the golden ichor light blood showed me anything, just wondering if you all were in something as well.
A box. Something constricting.
Yes.
Watching me with like 1,000 eyes.
I was at the bottom of a pool of it was the feeling you get when like you go underwater, but it was much worse than that.
Pressure?
Yeah. And there was something there with me. And I'm not quite sure how to describe it.
It's just in a void. And I couldn't see anything. I can see now and I couldn't see then. Whatever that thing was a fucking tyrant. It wanted control over us, over whatever gave us these abilities. I don't think, even if it could put it back, I don't think it should. That's what I said to it.
In a roundabout way.
So, Albacius, I mean, we're talking about tyrants.
I think Albacius knew or did something.
Sounds like it's time to go up to the box.
Perfect.
Box time! Just kidding, not box time! I don't want box time! I hate boxes!
On the way up, do we have to go
Riley,
through
I
the
kept seeing you
stands?
go like this. I kept seeing you doing this.
Do I pass the spot where Octavius almost proposed to me?
Yeah, sure.
Damn.
Kick it! Acid spit it!
You all make your way up to the box. You guys take the ramp all the way up there. Just for ease of access, so I'm gonna say it's unlocked.
Shit.
It's beautiful. It's filled with this purple lining.
I've seen better.
Yeah.
Gold accessories. You know, it's embellishment.
Mm-hmm.
And it is definitely the best view in the house. There's a few chairs in here. Other than that, it's largely empty.
Damn.
Is the crown in here?
Holy
That's
shit and
interesting.
fuck.
That's
I forgot about that.
Really cool.
Eat shit and also fuck.
I fucking forgot about that. That's not good.
Honestly, yeah, just because it's so, I didn't think about it, but just because it's so cool, I think that crown is like sitting dusty in the corner.
I want to go over to it.
Sure.
This is the bitch who has dominion in her part of the code.
What can I say? I'm the king of the beasts.
Fuck yeah.
Can I just like, I don't know, investigate it or arcana
we can
check it
investigate.
or whatever? Investigate.
Can I help with that?
Sure.
Advantage then? Ooh, 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first thing I think you gather with the 14 is that this is not magical. And it's not like the British crown where it's all like very fancy. It's got all like the spires and stuff. It's like a gold band with like almost rope like lacing around it.
So there's no so it's not magic. Is there any like remnants of magic on it from perhaps some other things happening around it?
I know.
Perhaps going on a Mr. Magoo's face. Cool. I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. Marcus, what's up?
I want to walk over to the window and I want to stand.
Oh, I didn't see Albatius here, but I know that Clio saw Albatius, right?
Yeah.
I just where was he standing?
I'll take Marcus's shoulders and I'll put him like where?
Yoo-hoo.
Right about there.
I want to look. And this might be nothing. Looking from this, I know that the like they go all the way up to the like sky, so there's not necessarily a bird's view. Do the pillars look like anything in particular, the way that they are splayed out from this view? Do they look random and chaotic, or is it like lining up everything standing in this exact spot? Do I see anything?
They look random and chaotic, but make an insight check. We're gonna make it on Albatius.
Can I help by like showing Marcus where to stand and like
Sure. Yeah.
can I give Riley advantage on that?
Okay. It's not very good. That's only a 12.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 and a
You
9.
want to make your own insight check, Cleo?
Dude, thank you so much for asking. I would love to.
Because she's
I am very good at it.
strong sculptor's shoulders.
I rolled a 14, so that is a 23.
Nice.
I hate you.
You love me. You
I
love
do.
me.
I love
Sydney.
you so much.
Don't play these little games with me. You love me.
Marcus and Cleo, you both stand there at the edge of the box. There's nothing, there's like no glass or anything. There's nothing in between you and the action. You can imagine watching like sports games here. You can imagine the Olympics happening here.
Just kidding, yeah.
And then you imagine seeing that fight from here. And you imagine like a firebolt or what was it? Avalon cast that like incredible
chromatic
orb. Yeah. And you think about Albatius and what you know about him, Clio from kind of like being involved in kind of counter Albatius movements for a long time, Marcus just from your time with him, the short amount of time that you spent talking to him. And you can imagine a man who thought he was the most powerful man in the world and saw incredible things that he could never do and what that might do to him.
He didn't know.
Oh. I take out the obelisk.
You take out the obelisk. It's like an exact replica of one of these things. It's just completely and utterly the same. And the one that you've seen Avalon hold was like torn or ripped from one of these things.
Mm-hmm.
This was not. This was like freely given of the pillars.
Yeah.
So he made this deal after he saw us and was terrified?
Jealous.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know about terrified.
why did these things happen at the same time? This isn't what gave us our powers, but our powers popped up. We heard a bell that has been resounding in us all day.
They keep telling us that they didn't make us. They obviously had some sway in something, but they make it sound like it just, whether they guided it or not, it happened. I think the question that we're looking for is, was this, the bubble popped. Was it just the pressure, or was someone holding a needle?
Will, we might not... So sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay, go.
I'm curious, this is kind of out of character. Would you be able to tell us, like, did we, like, because if this is just a thing that I'm, like, trying to remember, then I feel like it's fine, but if, like, we wouldn't know, then that's okay, you don't have to say anything. What happened first? Did the columns pop down first? Or did we hear the bell and get our powers first? Or was it exactly the same time?
Yes, okay, I will remind you of what happened. The bell rung. You all had your individual, like, visions of kind of meeting your patron, your whatever. It's not a patron, you guys aren't warlocks. You guys appeared in the center of the Coliseum. Those creatures appeared. Those, like, shifting, impish, unstable things appeared, and they, like, launched these things from them. They, like, built them up.
So they followed us.
Seems more like it.
I don't know what any of this means, but at least we're starting to maybe piece things together.
This isn't a great, like, clue, but I feel like Marcus would know this now. Marcus, when you mind pierced, what is that called?
Mind spiked.
When you mind spiked that shadow and it died and went to another plane, where you just were, that was that plane. That's where the shadows came from.
Do you remember Lepidus saying something about the astral plane? This Clio wouldn't know. The Clio wouldn't know what Marcus just put together. So Sarah will say that. Let's all just recall in our little noggins.
Astral plane is different from the ethereal plane, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
Sarah, you were just there.
That's my business.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the insight that I just got? I'm, like, thinking a million things.
I'm gonna actually give you a little bit more too. The place you mind spiked the shadows,
yes,
and
okay,
went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
They went to where you just were.
Okay.
And also, Marcus, you are the only person here who's actually been to another plane, I believe.
Yes.
You went to Bitopia.
Yes.
That was like a place. That was like an area. That was like a whole, you could tell that in the same way that you're standing on the world right now, there was a world there too. Where you just...
A lot of implications there. Okay.
Where you just were was not a place. Was not like Bitopia or where you are, the material plane. It's something elsewhere.
Oh God. This is like I'm gonna say something. It's not gonna work, and that's okay. There is one. We think that might be the astral plane. There is one place on the wild magic surge table. There are 2 numbers that send me to the astral plane.
And it would be absolutely stupid to risk a 1 in 50 chance of going there, but somebody else. We could, if
What time is it?
anything else that they want to do, I'm thinking.
How long do we have until?
Madigan was there and said you were just there for a little while. But honestly, I kind of want to put on the pressure.
Okay.
I wish you wouldn't. There's a lot of pressure.
Fine.
It's like we said the meeting starts at 6. I'm pretty sure it's like 5:15.
And how long is it going to take us to get there?
Not too long. 15 minutes.
44 minutes.
44 minutes.
15 minutes. So you have a little bit of time if you want to go anywhere, but not much.
I kind of want to just let's just all put our heads together. Okay, listen. It's been a long week. It's been a long day. It's been a long 10 fucking minutes. Let's we've got a lot on our minds. We've got a lot to fucking figure out. You all know me, okay? At this point, I feel like you know that if there were answers to be found here, I'd be looking for them. And I am, but I think maybe we give this time. Things are gonna keep happening, and we're gonna have more information probably by the time we get to wherever we go next. I don't think that I don't know if I want to get out of here so bad. I just got that freaks me out. I think we should go. I
would agree.
I don't think we're gonna get anything else here that we can't come back to, depending on how the next couple of hours play out. What are our questions? What do we still need to figure out? What do we need? What do we not feel comfortable leaving for now?
Well, this is pretty big picture for somebody who isn't a hero.
We'll talk about that later. Go ahead.
I was called names in mine. I'll admit things were said about me.
Me too.
We didn't talk.
If this thing is still here and hasn't gone away, this seems like pretty big picture bad shit.
Yes, it does.
What can we do?
Nothing, I don't know. I
think we can say no to it. I mean, it wants our powers back because it used to have them. I think it, honestly, I think it's its fault that all of the dangerous stuff that started happening, and
hold on.
I don't know if it can take all of that back, but it wants our stuff back, and we're the only.
Hold on. Did it tell you that?
It said it wanted them back.
Back? You're positive it said back?
I'm 100% positive.
Will, stop smiling.
For real?
I'm no kissing.
Marcus.
No cap?
No cap.
Right, well, how does the saying go? finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Let's go.
I was just weeping. Listen.
Gaius,
You're a winner.
What does that make? Oh, as I say, like, what does that make? And I was gonna say, like, our daddies, our parents.
Stop.
I like pat my pocket to like feel if my sketchbook is back.
It is there.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. What
It's
is
like a go ahead.
what does that make? I pull it out.
I tried to ask it if they were all part of the same thing, and it just made I'm a poet. It made a lot of words happen at once.
Yeah.
I had words happening in my place too.
All at once?
I mean, yes.
I got the all at once, but some in particular. Is that anybody else?
Yeah.
We just had a kind of shitty conversation.
Yes,
Both kind of mean to each other.
Oh no, I had a weird.
Yes, I also had a conversation.
This is so ridiculous. This whole situation.
Wait, are you saying this in character?
Yes.
It's a little funny.
This is ridiculous.
I'm dead.
I mean,
no, I am.
I don't.
I can talk to clouds.
Oh, so he talked back. You got through to him?
Yeah, did you finally pick up?
Yeah. That was the big boom outside.
Oh,
Cecilia's.
yes.
Oh, right.
What?
You guys are all laughing about this, just the ridiculousness of the situation.
I'm a little delirious for delicious.
I'm a little tired. It's been a day.
Done.
And you guys look back out of the box, and the pillars aren't there anymore.
What?
Damn.
Why would you do that in the middle of our fun moment? Oh, piss. Shit.
Are you casting command?
God damn it.
I think that's good.
I think that means it's a problem for another day.
I also think Aemil and Gaius, with that, like, the pillars disappear, like, you get the feeling that this thing got what it wanted. Is getting it once.
Is what?
Is getting what it wants.
This is something I was gonna say. I look at Clio. I kind of like come out of the laughter. None of us gave it. Would Astra give it back? Would Casrius give it back?
Casrius wouldn't. I don't think. I think he wants the power. I don't know about Aster. Probably he didn't ask for it in the first. It sounded to me like he didn't. He wouldn't have chosen it in the first place. I don't know. Will, can I do using what I know about them? Is there some kind of insight?
Sure, yeah, you can make anything.
Well, I rolled a 2, so 9. No, 11.
Do we get the feeling that it got something that what it wanted from us, or from it's currently getting what it wants in originating in another place?
It got what it wanted from you.
Fun times.
Hits.
I think, and yeah,
wait, but you said that's for Aemil and Gaius?
Yeah.
Only?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It got what it wanted from you.
Can I clarify that you as you all the Sorcies, or you
specifically
Aemil and Gaius?
Yeah, that
the sorcerers.
Okay.
Damn.
Say Sorcies. Say Sorcies.
Say Sorcies? You didn't want to say
Sorcies
in the city with the wild horses?
Remember, Will, always cite your sources.
Anyway,
I don't know. I thought I knew a lot of stuff about them that I didn't, so I really don't. Even my best guess, take with a grain of salt, I guess.
Well,
Right.
we should probably go. There's nothing
I want to
more
get out of here.
we
Just
can
so
garner
bad.
from here.
One
We have more questions, but that just means we have more answers somewhere. So
before we leave, how are we heading into this
I also wanted to
meeting?
talk about that.
We can say this like as we like
Yeah.
Do we walk and talk?
Walk and talk.
walk and talk.
Hmm.
I grab a drink on the way out.
mhm.
What are you drinking?
It's Mai Tai.
I fucking knew you were gonna say Mai Tai too. I was like, is it a Mai Tai?
They left the Mai Tai stand out.
That's
Shit.
weird.
The guy's still making it.
Rob's been coming in making the Mai Tai still.
Can I, as
Cut
we're
back.
exiting the Coliseum, take my claws out with my middle finger?
Sure.
The Coliseum.
Yeah, fuck this place. I love it.
You got it. Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, are we on the defensive? Are we just gonna come in? Guns don't exist. Crossbows
I
blazing.
We've
I think
said that
we
so many
just-
times in this
yeah.
game. We've said guns don't exist.
American,
I
America, something
think-
about America.
I think we just go in.
I was gonna say the same thing. We just sit front and center.
And wait for them to say whatever they're gonna say, and then if it is a problem, we deal with the problem.
Sure. It's worked before.
Are we sure we don't want to sit near an exit?
I think sitting near an exit would be.
I'd be fine with
In
sitting in
think,
an
like,
center,
exit.
and also
emotionally-
maybe close to an exit.
Emotionally front and center, but physically distant and far away.
Middle and near an exit.
Yes. That's not usually how the
Aisle
works,
seats
but we'll
only.
figure
We're
it
all
out.
in a
Aisle
line.
seats. Aisles works. Okay. I mean, I think it feels really shitty to be like, I feel like we have nothing to hide because we wicked do, but it feels like the cat is out of that particular bag. I really don't know.
Let's go see what this new cat is, I guess.
I guess.
Wicked cat.
The horse is
Um,
out of the stable.
One last thing.
Okay, that metaphor I
Those-
understand.
Yeah.
One last thing. I kind of want to pull Clio aside to the back as we're on the tail end of this. And Madigan was dead. And now she's not. And you're under a lot of pressure.
Not more
But-
than usual. Just regular saving the world.
Do you think you could do that again?
Can I do you mind if I'm gonna try and like take Aemil's hand?
Mhm.
See if they're gonna be.
Yeah.
Do they have a pulse?
If you like feel for like a long time, you feel one beat.
I don't think she does for that long. I think Cleo just kind of like I don't think she lets go of your hand, but I don't think she holds your wrist. I think she holds your hand and just says like, Aemil, I don't know that I did that, but I'll try. I will. I can probably do something. I'm sure I can do something. I'll try. I promise. I'll try.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that I can't do more.
No.
And
I had the chance to kind of swap it out, and I mean, not live with the consequences, but deal with them.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you didn't make a different choice.
Same to you.
Thanks.
So you all make your way to the Coliseum. Nope, we're just at the Coliseum. You make your way. Wait,
Shall we go back?
hold on.
Guys, I'm so
Slightly
sorry.
walk
I
away
want
from
my
the
sketch
Coliseum,
there. This
and
is
you
so
are on the
embarrassing.
other
Can we
side.
back?
I was gonna grab a Mai Tai.
No, you
Let's go.
you make your way to the forum.
We're going to the forum, you guys. We've been talking about this forum since like April.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we have to go back to Cecilia's house.
As you as you guys walk,
Let's go to my ranch house.
We're going to the forum.
We're going to the floor.
as you all walk there, you begin to hear bells, real bells this time, tolling throughout the city. You all make it to the Coliseum without any hassle, without any trouble. It is raining, but and there's no like people in the streets. Either people are home or they're all there. And as you
Already.
make it to the forum, there are a lot of people there. There are hundreds
Boy.
of people there.
Okay, so we're probably not gonna get seats front and center.
Yeah.
But we might get one
road-
next to an exit.
Pickpocket galore.
The forum is just this large open space. There's not really seats. There's not really anything. It's just standing room only.
All exits?
All
All
exits.
No
exits?
exit.
Oops,
All exits up until like the
No
house.
exit.
The house is there,
Great. Good.
or the building.
Perfect.
It is completely open air. It's right before this like these like set of steps that go all the way up to the Senex building, which is this very like classical Roman, just like completely like the white, the arches, everything. You can see that on the base of those steps there is a podium set up. There is no one there yet. Yeah, you will get there. You all see one last thing. You all see already there, because you guys are here about 20 minutes early. You all see Dominicus Faust.
Oh god.
And
My
also,
stomach is like turning.
looking around the rest of the place, you see not all gathered in one group, but other senators that you saw at that meeting.
Okay.
In fact,
How far will we be from the podium for spellcasting reasons?
it's standing room only. You guys can kind of shove your way to the front if you want to. That's completely up to you. I mean, I guess the podium is like 10 feet away from like the nearest person.
Would you say like
you can
120 feet if we're like right at
60
the back?
feet.
60 feet?
You'd like to be like towards the back. I think.
No, I just want to know like if we stand at the back, is that 120 feet? Because
Yeah, you
Okay.
can get 120 feet.
Okay.
So
Did
what
you
I'm
have a
hearing
specific
is-
spell that you want to cast right now? 'Cause
No, not right now, but just in case shit breaks bad.
Clayton, you were saying something. I have something that I want to do, but I want to make sure that you get.
No, I was just saying. So you're saying a 200-foot range lightning bolt would make it?
And fry
I
everyone in front of you.
would like to message Dominicus Faust and just go.
Oh yeah.
What's the plan?
Oh.
Hey, bud.
Aemil says hello.
Dominicus starts
me.
like he
Even
goes.
Steinberg says hello.
He goes. Is it okay if I come back to talk to you?
No. Yes, it is. Sorry. I don't know why I had that reaction.
Because he fully can't message you guys.
Yeah, it feels like
Like he can't. He can respond, but like
Mhm.
it'll be hard.
I'll like sign off. Doo-doo, take the finger off the walkie-talkie, and be like, Dominicus Faust would like to speak to us back here.
That's smart.
Everyone's gonna know in 20 minutes anyway.
Fair enough.
I'll message back and go, be as inconspicuous as you can.
He
Yeah.
slowly makes his way through the crowd to the back, and kind of gathers up with the rest of you.
Is he being tailed or watched by anyone?
Make a perception check.
Good call.
That is also a good note. There are guards around here.
Okay.
There are kind of like evenly spaced around those like alleyways and stuff.
Mhm.
There are guards.
Can we all make a percepi?
Sure, yeah.
Will, could I trade out my telekinetic feat for the luck feat right now?
No, I'm sorry.
Darn.
I have received from the gods a dirty 20.
Ooh, very
I have
good.
received a 23.
Also very good.
22.
22, 7, and 5. Okay. So perception gang over here.
The perceivers.
Perception horse.
You all see he's not being tailed. That's the first thing. The guards around here don't seem to like they're not eyeing you. They don't seem to recognize you. They're not like breathing down your neck.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know. Is there anything else that you guys would want to check out, want to see? Clio?
Can I make a sweep for Casarius? Is he present?
Yeah, and you got like a good perception roll, right? Yeah. He's not here.
Okay. That's
He's
I told him
invisible.
not to, so
Yeah.
yeah. You better not.
The one other thing I'll actually mention with the people who got like 20 or higher, there are people in the Senex. There's people like at the top of the steps. Like there's a small group of people up there talking to each other. From
None of
My
our-
mom
none of our-
there?
Hmm?
Is my mom there?
And you would have gotten
Shit.
yes.
Avalon.
Mm-mm.
You guys can
do-
also see that Quintus is up there.
That was my question. Classic.
I have another question.
Sure.
Sorry, Riley.
No, that was my question. Was if he was freaking there.
Oh. Is Octavius there? Not up there because he's not in the Senex yet, but here.
You don't see Octavius anywhere.
Cool.
He's audacious here.
Dominicus comes up to all of you and says, I have them all here. I have everyone on our side from the Senex. I trust everything went well with you.
I have to be
As
so
well
honest.
as things could have.
I don't even remember what exactly we told you we were gonna go do. So much has happened.
You're standing here in front of me, and that's good.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
suddenly
That is the
he's
most
just a
n-
boy
okay,
standing in front of a
how-
girl.
How low are our standards that he said, "You're standing here, cool," and we went, "Oh my god!"
It's been
Because,
a year and a
like,
half.
He didn't say like, oh, like you.
For you,
It
maybe.
was like you're standing here in front.
Yeah,
of me.
I
Anyway.
am. I'm standing here.
Felt
Like,
romantic to me.
Should we update him on the whole so many situations?
Not right now.
here's
Not right now.
I feel like
Do I need to know anything about Quintus or about...
they had our
Baxter.
blood.
Okay.
They did magic things to
Astro was-
try to control us. I think we got them all,
Yes,
but perhaps there might be something up their sleeve.
Astro was the spy.
that. Yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah, it
the
feels
one
great.
Now
person
he
I
has to
didn't think
apologize for Marcus yelling at him earlier because Marcus
Yeah.
was right.
Cool fucking note.
Yeah, wait, interesting. Can we
Nice
still
one,
go
D.
back to
Real
the-
cool.
Um,
Alright.
you pardon me, like Miss Meliora said, a lot has happened in the past few days. What was the plan? Because the last that we talked, you were taking
the fall. I see that all of your senators are here. I don't know that all of you should take the fall, because then that leaves a senate that is entirely in the hands of Quintus Imbrux. What are you thinking?
They're here if I need them as a show of support. We don't really know what's going to happen.
Does he have a dagger on him?
I'm trying to think if there's if they'd have, what's that thing that like you never have all of the cabinet in one place, you leave one person.
Eggs in the basket.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I know what the designated survivor.
I'm trying to think if they would have like a designated survivor.
It was after.
This is a world, I mean, keep in mind, this is a world without like nuclear weapons, which is like what that, because didn't that start in like the Cold War? Wasn't that like a nuclear threat situation?
I don't think that they would. I think they're all dead.
Yeah.
Silly.
I want to know, Will, who would it have been? Who would the designated survivor be?
Aster. That's why I was like,
Aster is not here, everyone.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask. He better not. He fucking better not show his face in this crib again.
I am planning on admitting what we've done and trying to convince the people that it was for the good of the Imperium. The one thing I wanted to check with you, should I go up there now before they do, or should I wait?
I think a question is, do you know what they're going to say? Do you have any inside intel on what Quintus is going?
I think that Aster was feeding them who was and was not part of us, and they have been quite tight-lipped about what is happening here.
I don't know why I feel a need to defend him, but you should know he was manipulated into all of it. He didn't choose to do, he wasn't a.
That's hopefully in a few hours I'll feel sorry for him. Right now,
I'm not asking you to feel sorry. I'm just saying you don't have to feel guilty.
Okay.
Shit.
Is there anything we should do?
Help me if I need it. I don't know. I'll do my best.
So you're taking the fall. You are.
I think so.
I mean, the goal is there isn't a fall. That's unrealistic. That there wouldn't be a fall.
If they side with me.
Yeah. But do you think it would go better if we? I think it would go better if we broke the news before they had a chance.
I think so.
I agree, although I'm so tempted to just hear what they would have to say, what they could possibly say. What is their plan? They called this meeting for some reason. What is it?
Who can go invisible?
I can also find out. I can't do both.
Can you do one and then the other?
How close can you?
I need to be, I think, fairly close. What's the range on detect thoughts? I didn't write it down.
30?
Dumb.
It's 10 feet, 30
feet?
I will say there's a much larger distance between the podium and the Senex, where like they're hanging.
Is it a mile?
No.
Oh, I have distance spell. That's pretty cool, I think.
How much does distance spell do?
Doesn't it double it?
Yeah.
If you cast
range
invisibility, or no, if you cast detect thoughts and then you cast invisibility and then you sprinted.
I just need to be within 60 feet. If the back of the crowd is 120 feet, then I don't have to get all the way up to the front.
Yes, you do.
For this to work. Because they're additionally far away.
They're not at the podium. Mm-hmm. They're at the Senate. So you would have to go.
You have to get like a bit up the stairs.
I have to get up the stairs? No, that's so close.
But you would be invisible.
I can't. When you're invisible, you can't cast spells. You drop.
But if you cast detect thoughts first and then have invisibility cast on you,
they're not both concentration.
Wait, does someone else have invisibility?
Nobody else has invisibility.
I could take it real quick. I have
Detect
an open
thoughts is
slot.
concentration. I think invisibility is also concentration.
Hey, Will. I'm pretty rich, right?
Yeah.
Baby girl,
Hell yeah.
what's happening?
Can I cast clairvoyance on the Senix
What the
area since I
fuck,
interned there?
Sure.
It does say, I will tell you that it does require a focus worth at least 100 gold.
You have your diamond necklace that you use for the what's it called?
Do you
Which
have
is
100?
easier 'cause they're like 50 gold. I think you're covered.
Will, you told me in secret that Avalon has 300 gold worth of diamonds on her. You told me that. We talked about this for reasons.
Did I ever tell you how much jewelry she has? Because she has a lot of diamonds on her.
Cast
Wait,
clairvoyance.
That's
You can do
so
that.
good.
You're so
I would
smart.
like to cast clairvoyance.
Mimi,
I
you're
didn't
so
know we
smart.
had that.
Tell me what
Thank you.
clairvoyance does.
You create an invisible sensor within a range of a location familiar to you, a place you have visited or seen before, in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, blah, blah, blah. The sensor remains for the duration 10 minutes, and it can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast a spell, you choose seeing or hearing. You can use a chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space. As your action, you can switch between seeing and hearing. A creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous, intangible orb about the size of your fist.
Riley's choking.
Great. Do you want to see or would you like to hear?
I would like to hear.
You would like to hear. Okay. You hear a lot of people moving around, obviously. You hear the rain hitting against those like stone tile floors.
The people in a 20-foot radius around us just dry.
And you hear Quintus and your mom talking. And you hear them say,
Can I be like a little radio kind of situation in that I hear something and I just immediately repeat it? Like,
sure.
I thought you were gonna say you open your mouth and it comes out.
Like Lilo and Stitch.
You hear Quintus say, do we have everything ready? Do we have the body? Do we have the boy? You
It's Octavius, bet.
Your mom says,
they're gonna
yes, the body is in the casket ready to be pulled out at a moment's notice. Octavius is currently being fitted, but he'll be ready when you need him.
Hey guys, did we check to make sure did we leave the keys in the body? How did they get the body?
This is what
Did
I
we
was
leave
worried
Because
about.
Aster got the note. Because Aster got the note.
Fucking way.
Will you tell me
Bitch.
right now, is it because Aster got the note? And you listen, I understand.
Not is it because of Aster, is it because of the note?
You will not tell me because you need to protect yourself and Dominicus, but I need to know if it was because of the note.
It's not because of the note.
Oh,
That's okay, team, that's worse. You understand that that's worse.
it's worse.
Okay.
Now I can't even be right about something.
Okay, anyway, continue. Let them talk.
This goes on for 10 minutes. We need to get Octavius out
Here's
of
the
there.
thing, though, because Dominicus is asking if we should, if he should go up to the podium and talk right now. We don't know when Quintus is gonna. Are they going on exactly? We got here 20 minutes before, so we could listen for 10 minutes and hope that nobody comes up and starts the meeting early. But like, we need to decide.
We absolutely can't let them. I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I thought letting
have
them just
to
go up
get-
and say whatever they were going to say was the plan. Absolutely not. Nope. No.
Okay,
No.
well,
We have to get to Octavius.
yes. I was going to say, regardless of what they say now isn't as important. We need to stop. They're going to transfer Albatius over to.
They're what?
right? Isn't
I can get in there. I can just go get him. If someone wants to come with me, I think I could probably
I will
cast
come
on
with you.
one other person. Okay. So Avalon and I, then we can just kind of I mean, Avalon, do you think he is there? Do you think he knows? Do you think he's a willing part of this, or do you think he's
It's always
Go ahead.
it's difficult to know
okay?
because I know Octavius very well. And yet I know him the same way I knew myself.
Where do we think they're going to cast the spell? Because I could stop that or try.
Probably
I don't know if they're
right?
doing it publicly or did we get any?
Is Avalon
also, we
still
can keep
listening?
Avalon can keep listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm. Did they like say anything about casting a spell?
They did. I am jumping to conclusions, but I feel safe.
I feel like it's a good conclusion to jump to, but I would like a little bit.
We can keep listening.
Mm-hmm.
You keep listening. What happens next? I think it was fair to me to say that while you guys were talking, you were maybe in like visual mode.
Yeah.
So you could listen to your like friends. You can listen to your friends. You see
Friends,
your mom
right?
walk away back into the Senex. You see Quintus kind of like if this were like modern day politicians, he'd be like straightening his tie. He's like getting himself ready to go out and like be seen in public. You see another senator come up to him, and you hear him say, I have good news for you. Lepidus is recovered. We have him, we cut him out, and he's not great, but he'll be able to cast the spell as and like you can see, I guess you can't see him, but you hear like they're ridiculous, and he thinks that sentence that he just said is ridiculous. And he says, are you sure this is the best way to go? He's just a kid. And Quintus says, we have no one else. What are we supposed to do?
We have to go.
It's the blood types or the donor.
I'm gonna make one more actual note. One last thing you hear. Well, he's all geared up in his lab.
He's in the lab.
Is the lab where it's gonna we don't know where it's gonna happen.
Well, we know Octavius is in the lab. That seems like
Well, we know
fair.
Lepidus
He, as in
Lepidus.
Octavius, definitely, yeah. The lab of Lepidus, like where we were at? Or does he have another lab?
So just to clarify, if it's intentionally vague, then that's cool. Octavius is in Lepidus's lab, or Lepidus is in Lepidus's
Lepidus
lab?
is in Lepidus's lab.
Octavius is all geared up. I mean, you said my mom went into there?
Into the Senex.
Into the Senex?
Okay, we know that
I feel like he's here.
We should
Yes.
just tell Dominicus to go, because if Dominicus
Dominicus.
goes, then maybe
Okay.
we won't
here's
get the chance.
Go ahead.
We know that Lepidus is going to be the one casting the spell, so if we can, I don't know how many people, I know that some people need to go get Octavius. Maybe some of us go to Lepidus.
That's a good plan. All right.
How far is Lepidus's lab from here?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, fuck me running.
and we
How long until the meeting starts?
spent
About 15 minutes.
Oh,
All right,
God.
we have to
Okay,
go.
if we're gonna go, you gotta go right now. Who's gonna go? I don't have counterspell.
I'll go to Lepidus.
Someone needs to stay here. Dominicus needs to stall for as long. We need to buy ourselves as much time. We need a couple people to go to the lab, I guess.
I'll
A
stay
couple
here
people
with
need to go after
Dominicus.
Lepidus. A couple people need to go after Octavius, and someone needs to stay here with Dominicus.
I'll stay here with Dominicus. I think
Aemil, are you sure?
I can do crowd control, I'm pretty sure.
Now, go.
Yeah, I'm not useful at the lab, and you guys should go get Octavius.
I think the only way I'm useful anywhere but here is invisibility.
Let's go right now.
Who am I casting? Who's invisible?
Me.
Okay.
What is the goal here? We're going back to Lepidus's to what?
We have to separate Lepidus from. There are 3 parts in this plan. Quintus, Octavius, Lepidus. We need to separate the 3 of them. We're scattering. I'm going to cast invisibility
is there and
on.
Quintus is here. Why do we need to separate them? They're separated. We don't know where Octavius is. So I feel as though sending people to go find him is going to be fruitless. We can stall. We can stall here. That's easy. If we want to go to Lepidus, that's fine. I don't think splitting up as a group is going to provide us with the arms necessary.
No, I'm with you on that.
What if it's some kind of trap? What if they expect us? What if they are a step ahead of us? What if we show up to the lab and we all get stuck there? I'm gonna cast invisibility on Avalon. Sorry guys. I'm gonna let her go. I'm just gonna cast it. I'm only gonna cast it on Avalon because I don't know what the rest of us are doing. And if I need to deal with that later, then that's fine. So I'm gonna cast invisibility on Avalon.
I'll do one last thing. I understand that it's very difficult decision to make, and it is. I've known the Pompeiuses for a long time. That is my ex-boyfriend in there. I'm going to get him, and he's a little shit, but I'm going to get him anyway.
I'm gonna
cast.
Yeah, if I think the rest of us should go to Lepidus because I'm gonna go grab Dominicus by the arm. I'm gonna cast enhanceability on him.
Cool.
To enhance his charisma.
His chorizo?
His chorizo.
Very good.
Chorizo.
I think
He
someone
just has
else should
advantage
stay
on
here.
charisma checks.
Awesome.
I think if Avalon is going into the building, one other person, and I think Clio will volunteer. I think one other person should stay here. I'll stay if that is helpful. If the invisibility goes down, I can cast it again.
I can't cast any spells while I'm invisible, right?
Right.
No, and you would. Oh, I don't know if I probably
We've
told you that.
We've talked about it so many
Yeah,
times.
because it happened to Madigan, because we talked about that.
Oh, because I did. I told Madigan about it because I was trying to remember, but it was Clio, Marcus, and Gaius when Clio cast it on Gaius and told him, but I forgot I cast it on Madigan. Okay, so Avalon knows that. Cool.
I think we should all just go. I hate leaving Avalon, but I think we should just go.
Are you? The
Cleo's
last
staying here,
time,
though,
I
right?
think the 3 of you should go. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
Let's go then.
We need to go.
Okay.
If any of you die, I'll freak out. Okay, go.
Well, I have a question.
Sure, go for it.
You may remember a few episodes ago, I acquired the little nail of a certain creature.
Yes.
Does it have the ability to teleport?
It's
a blink displacer.
Yes, I don't think it can teleport that far.
That's fine. It's also something to ride, baby.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look to Gaius and Aemil. We need to go now. Gaius, I understand.
Let's go.
Okay. We'll step out. I want to go like far enough, like we're like speed walking. Out the hell, I'll say I might even be jogging. But
Horse.
get out. And I want to. Am I supposed to stab myself with it?
I believe that's what
I don't know if I made that up because it looks cool.
Because I also have that in my head that it's like
right. Okay, then we're on
That's
the
cool
same.
as hell.
Oh, I'm gonna do my thigh. Actually, there's a lot of nerve endings in that.
it's also wide open to the whole world with your miniskirt. So
Yeah.
The EpiPen of the...
I hate that if we ever get fan art for like the back half of this entire campaign, we are seeing Marcus's beautiful thighs. Yeah, I'll EpiPen dog call my friggin' dog.
Fucking, that is the wildest sentence we've said in this campaign yet.
You feel a little bit of blood start to trickle down your leg.
I rip off more no, I'm just kidding.
And immediately you hear this like right next to you, this teleportation, and the displacer blink land right in front of you, DB.
No.
Hello, DB. Wonderful to see you again. I wish it were in better circumstances. I assume you remember the place that you were previously guarding, yes?
Yes, of course.
If you wouldn't mind, we need to get there, and we need to get there fast.
Very well.
Mwah! That was me. That wasn't Marcus, but I kiss his snoot.
Those like tentacle pads grab you and like pull you onto the displacer beast. Is there anyone with Marcus? If I do
I think we're grabbing Aemil
and Gaius, right?
We can carry Gaius's wheelchair. I don't know
if the displacer blink can get everybody.
Will, it's your monster. You could just
I guess.
Because it's not like we're gonna abuse this power again, because we're not always in threes.
Now I gotta look at the blink.
Either it can do that or one other.
No, we're good. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that
we can two of the displacer beasts like take the wheelchair, and so it like.
I think Aemil, and if you're okay with this, I think Aemil and Marcus could get on the displacer beast, and then like two of the tentacles can get like back chariot style Gaius.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So cool. I'm going water skiing.
Grab you and pull you through the city extremely fast, and as you guys travel, it is rare rocky, just like literally is where the name comes from. Within a blink of an eye, you close your eyes, open them, you're in another alleyway, you're in a completely different one, and you are making your way over to the lab.
Sick.
Avalon, what are you doing?
I have a couple questions for you, my dear friend. One, I was really caught up in being upset, but and this is a long shot, and you're totally cool with saying no. Could I have this is the long shot part. You said so because we leveled up, we could switch away. Is it one spell or one cantrip?
I said you could switch out a cantrip to Gaius, so yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I'm just running.
You can also do a spell.
That's by the book.
It's not just a cantrip. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And because of that, and because of how we started playing, of you kind of pick it when it comes up, could that have been a thing that happened? Yeah. Okay. I did think of this. I did not say anything. But you're totally cool with me saying no to me, which is, could I have casted Detect Thoughts, taking the place of my Misty Step 2nd level, because Detect Thoughts lets you detect thoughts within 30 feet of you through any kind of solid object.
When did you cast Misty Step?
I didn't. I'm switching it out.
Oh, yeah.
So you have cast it, but you're switching it out.
But you don't have Misty Step anymore.
I don't have Misty Step anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I love Misty Step.
I know.
These dumb Pompeius boys keep messing me up.
You can switch it back the next time you level up.
All right. What else are you doing, Avalon?
I'm going, and I think and straight up just running. And I've been to the Senex building before, so I feel like I would know it pretty well, right?
Yeah, from like a bird's eye view, we have that image of this like completely empty spot forcing its way through the crowd, and people being like, what's going on?
What? I hate this crazy town.
It's another horse.
And you start bounding up the steps all the way to the Senex. You pass Quintus and that other senator that he was talking to.
Yeah.
Knock him straight out.
Um,
Can I attack people while being invisible? No, right? Yeah,
You
no.
would
I
have to
didn't
He's a
think so.
trip and attack.
yes, it is.
Fuck.
You make your way inside of the building. This place is fairly big, but not too big. Make an investigation check.
Do I know where my mom went?
No.
Okay. 19.
Nice.
19. Good to know. I'm gonna jump back over to Clio. Clio, you are in the audience still?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna keep an eye on Avalon as long as I can, and I think like being the person concentrating on this spell, just like keep track of where she. But I think like that ends pretty quickly.
Invisible, yeah.
She's invisible, so like when she stops shoving people, I don't know where she is anymore. But I'm gonna try and follow in her wake and just make my way closer to the front of the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Cleo's pretty tall, but I think she's trying to like just like I don't know, I think a lot about me in a crowd, and I'm 6 feet tall, so like I'm looking for I look for like the taller people to stand by so that I don't stick out as much. Like especially at concerts and stuff. This is like a weird habit that which is like a bad move at concerts anyways. But I think she's trying to like Dominicus is still here.
Yeah.
Dominicus still here. I'm gonna have that conversation first, and then I'll try and make my little way towards the front. I'm just gonna kind of like.
He sees everyone just run off immediately.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
Right. It's my time to shine.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah, it's what I signed up for when I.
It isn't.
It is though. When I ran for Senate, I gave my whole self to this city and to this country, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
As the other person who volunteered to be in your position, I understand, but that's not. That's not what the Senex was ever supposed to be. Wanting to do the right thing and wanting to make something good. We don't have the time for this conversation to be happening, do we? Wanting to be good and wanting to let something good happen shouldn't mean sacrificing yourself. You know that, right? That's not right.
Here we are, though.
Don't we always end up here? I really hope you make it out of this. I really do. I'm sorry that it's not easier to just have something good happen in this city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to make that happen.
Worry about yourself first. The city's big and it can wait.
Okay. He starts to like walk up through the crowd, turns around and says, "Promise we'll get another dance though."
Bitch.
I think Clio just like I don't think she says anything. I think she just kind of like smiles. She's like immediately her face is completely flushed, and she just like kind of like.
He smiles and turns back into the crowd.
I sure hope those guys aren't flirting back there while.
Stop it!
Can we let Clio and Dominicus alone together?
I guess I'll stay behind with Dominicus. Like, fine. Someone should stay with Avalon. Avalon, sweetie, I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
You trail Avalon as much as you can to the front of the crowd.
I want to get as close as I feel like. I don't feel the need to play the number. Like I want to be within 60 feet, but I think Clio's gonna try and get as close as she can get before it's like, oh, I'm at the front now. Like as close as she can get without being very obvious.
Mm-hmm. Albatius reaches the podium. He steps up. No. I do that a lot. Dominicus reaches the podium.
Oh my god.
You do it a lot, specifically with Dominicus.
I
too.
do. I don't know why.
It's scary.
gonna-
It's the us at the
Do
end.
something bad.
Sure, I'll get that.
Dominic, cut.
Dominicus reaches the podium.
me
He
to stop
steps up
crying.
onto the stairs. And you see the crowd kind of like gasp at their attention. You hear people yelling from the crowd, like, "What's going on? Where's Quintus?" And he
Shut the fuck up.
reaches to the actual podium itself. And he says, "Everyone, listen to what I have to say and judge it by my honor and how I have served this city." I think we get another shot of Marcus, Gaius, and Aemil just rocketing through the city.
Oh, that's so cool, but I can't even think about
I'm
it.
really stressed out.
They're getting there really fast though, right?
Yeah, they are. I think Avalon, we have a little shot of you like opening a couple doors to like potential offices or back rooms that he could be in. You don't find.
Well, okay.
Is there something you want to do?
Well, because I have detect thoughts on, I know if rooms are empty or not.
Gotcha. Oh, that is very smart.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you are moving past. You like kind of get up to like 30 feet away from a door, and you're like, nope. You move to another one. Nope. Move to another one. Nope. The whole audience is listening to Dominicus, and he says, "Albatius Damasus is dead."
Yeah.
And there's a
Oh yeah,
there's
our
a general
supporters in the crowd.
gasp from the audience. He was killed at the behest of me and a few of my fellow senators. I know many of you loved Albatius. I loved him well in my youth as much as any of you. But I love Imperium more. You, the three of you, Aemil, Gaius, Marcus, like reach the front of the lab. You teleport finally right in front of there. What do you guys do?
I would like to make what I would call a bad decision, but you guys should do your thing first.
Okay.
Thank you for leaving us with that.
Because I have to think about if I'm really gonna do it or not.
I'm popping off my dog.
Yeah. Bust down the door, baby.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a quick like scritch, and I just go like, "Thank you." It's an instinctive scritch. I don't even think about it.
Thank you, DB.
Oh yes, guys, are you running up the stairs? You're good. Okay.
Oh, the stairs! Damn it.
Oh yes.
Are there stairs?
I don't think there's actually stairs.
Oh yeah, there weren't stairs last time. Awesome.
Yeah, no.
Awesome. Accessible lab. We love it.
Who put these stairs in to spite me?
I think we opened the there were. Can I open the door from like aside?
Hand and open it.
Oh yeah, step over the tripwire.
Oh yeah, I don't have mage hand. I used
have
mage
mage
hand
hand.
in like the second episode.
Me and Gaius
then
can do it.
Message. Great.
Gotcha. You guys use Mage Hand to open the door. A wire snaps and this gas pours out. Doesn't hit any of you. Very good job. You guys move inside. There are a couple of guards there. There's, I think, probably 4 of the lightly armored ones. And there is I have so many names to remember right now.
Lepidus?
Galileo Lepidus. He is in the bottom of his emptied out pool. And he has blood like it's not in a vial, not only it's caked onto his hands, it is dripping down. And there is a golden set of golden laurels over his head, and he's casting some sort of spell.
Counter spell.
Cast counter spell.
Should I roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, baby, we need it. That's a 13. I am going to do my special little boy time. That sounded really weird. I apologize.
13
I'm a
plus your
special little boy,
constitution,
and
or-
it's my time to shine, is what I'm trying to say. I'm
Plus the
going.
Constitution.
Was it 13 on the die or 13 total?
So it's 13. On
the die
I
or
add my
total?
con to it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes a 17, and I am going. This is an ability check.
Yes, it is.
Wait, when another creature I can see, is that I can see me, but am I another creature? So I can't do my special boy time?
No, you cannot.
17 is good though. That's a 7th level spell.
17 is a 7th level spell that you could block.
Okay. It's not a saving throw on.
It's just if it's a 7th level spell or lower, it ends.
Then it just
Okay,
ends.
I just want to check. Is Lepidus making either an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw right now?
No, he's not.
Okay. Will you let me know when he is?
Gotcha. Sure.
Thank you.
There was like a pale light glowing from this crown that as you bust open the door, throw out a counter spell, shatters.
Can I say, I wanted to be like, I fucking like point at Lepidus.
I think before you say anything, I would like you to roll on the wild magic table.
Yeah.
Can I just explain what the spell looks like?
Sure.
That's all I was trying to do.
I thought you said you wanted to say something.
Yeah.
No, Riley will say the following.
I apologize.
That I want to like, Marcus like points at it, and I think that like nothing comes out from Marcus. I think if I can, I want hands to just like fucking yank at like his like, I want like weird
Just
little like that
cool.
fractal magic to just yank
Sure.
this dude's head.
Awful. It's very
Thank
cool.
you.
It's very, very Toy Story 1 when Woody is imagining being thrown away.
Oh no, is that? I thought that was in Toy Story 2. I had to leave
might
the
have
theater
been.
as a
It
kid
might have
because
been.
I got very scared.
What are you rolling?
Riley, don't roll. Riley, don't roll. Riley, don't roll.
Oh.
I will have you roll, but just not right now. I'm going to dump another scene real fast.
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay.
I'm so stressed.
We go back to Dominicus. Albatius intended to be a tyrant, intended to be an emperor. The entire war against Telnar was a plot by him to gain more land, to gain more provinces under his control that he could use to unite the Senate and dissolve it. He's gonna make a charisma check now.
With advantage.
Persuasion with advantage, yeah. Who said that?
Me.
Did not sound like you. I don't know.
It
what
didn't. It did not sound like me.
You should be a voice actor.
Thank you. I would like to be. Why are you laughing? Was that a good laugh or a bad laugh? Hey,
that was
Will?
a pretty good laugh.
Okay.
Good for you or good for me?
People are like listening intently to what he has to say. If Albatius had stayed upon his path, we would all be living as subjects, serfs of his empire. Avalon, you are running through the building. You come up to a door. You've had so many no's at this point. You do hear something in there, and you hear your mother's voice in your head.
Is there anyone else in there? What is she saying?
You see less like words and more like images of Octavius in these golden laurels.
Yeah.
Okay. Image isn't that?
You see, and she also thinks about you for a little while. She thinks about the last time that she saw you, running out of that building, and whether or not she's having like second thought. She's like, I should have chased after her. I should have done something. And then she thinks about like Quintus and like she's not scared of him as like a person, but scared of like the power that he wields.
Mm-hmm.
And she fears losing the power that she has.
Okay. I'm going to go in.
She looks up surprised as the door just opens on its own.
Where is he?
Avalon?
Mother, where is he? You don't know what you're doing.
Where?
Does any thoughts come up?
Yeah. You see the room like directly behind the Senex floor, like where the kind of like, I don't want to make this too much of like a direct analogy, but like the majority leader would come out. Like it's like where like the most powerful people sit, like he's like behind there in that like sitting room kind of behind. Yeah.
How far is that away from me?
Not too far, but it's
Okay.
you'd have to move to a couple different rooms.
Okay. Mother, I understand you're scared. I've been scared almost entirely my entire life. So for a moment, just stop and think about what you might be doing.
I don't know what I'm doing, what I should. I don't know, Avalon.
Then listen to me. Albatius Damascus was a bad person. Quintus Imbrux is a bad person. Lepidus, whatever his last name is a bad person. And you should not interact with them. For once, listen to me. I'm going to tell you what to do. You are going to leave. What good is your power? Any power that you have in something that very well will fall apart the moment Albatius comes back, and you are going to hurt a man you have known your entire life. And you held him in quite high regard. So listen to me, and you're going to stop this, and I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
I don't think that you need to roll for anything. You leave. As you're running towards the next room, you hear footsteps, your mom leaving behind you. We cut back to Dominicus. He's speaking to the crowd. Wouldn't you rather he die and we live as free folk? Albatius was a fine leader, and for that I grieve his death. But he was a tyrant, and it is the duty of the Senex sent its first members to ensure that tyrants do not stand. I'm going to make him roll another charisma check.
With advantage.
Can I also say, I don't know what this would add, but we have our little supporters in the crowd.
Yeah, that's a really good point. He did roll an 18 plus his modifiers.
Fuck yeah,
so
my
he is
guy.
doing very well.
Okay, I just gotta remind.
I'll give him an extra +2 because of your two little supporter guys.
Nice.
So I believe
we just hear in the crowd.
Yeah. 25.
This guy's got some good points.
25.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
so.
Those are Meliora family rules. Thank you.
Marcus, could you roll your wild magic surge for me?
Oh, Marcus.
Potted plant, potted plant, potted
Please.
plant.
Fireball on us.
Do not
right
say
now.
that. Do not even put that onto the universe.
Here, it's okay, Riley. I'm gonna put him over here.
You are making me knock on wood.
We're putting him over here. You're
Come
over
on.
here, Marcus.
Do
I
something
knocked on
useful.
wood too, by the way.
Do something cool.
What
Holy
is it?
shit. Will?
What is it?
No fucking way.
That's a 99.
Oh shit.
You're
Will?
kidding me. You're
That's
fucking
an-
kidding me.
I'm not. I don't
do?
know. I don't know how to show you because my computer doesn't like when she gets moved and she'll shut off if I
Okay.
move her.
Okay.
I'll take a picture.
No, I
picture.
believe you. I believe you.
I want the
I
picture.
wanna
I'm
see
gonna make
the
it my lock
picture.
My
screen.
hand is shaking right now.
I'm gonna get it
What to
tattooed on
do?
my ass. Take the picture.
God, fucking the D100 rolls in this campaign have been
I'm
out
gonna
of this
cry.
world.
I'm gonna cry. I'm shaking
let me
the amount
see.
of tension
What
that
does
is
the
in-
99 do?
What does it
Did
do?
you-
What does it do?
Marcus, which wild magic surge would you like to happen right now?
Shit. Let
Just
me.
kill Epidus. Just
Potted,
kill
You
it.
have your
potted,
choice of any
potted,
of them.
potted.
I can't see.
Oh
There's
my
the.
god.
Can I
Oh,
look
you're
at it
I
for a
will
little
real
bit?
quick. I will share my screen. With the list pulled up. Does that sound good?
Okay.
I just
My
hurt
hand
myself.
is shaking. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to like look at this. I don't know them off the top of my head.
It's
Can y'all see
time for
this?
Freaky Friday.
Yep.
Okay, I could awaken a plant.
You could be a disguised self spell.
Familiar.
You could turn into a
I
bitch.
could get a familiar just for myself. That'd be so fucked up.
You could cast a grease centered on yourself. Riley, 21 to 22. Look at it. Look at it and consider.
I understand. I understand. There is okay. I will say this. There is a choice. There are choices here that are good mechanically for combat, but I want to make sure I look through all of them because I think that there could be something good for just.
Tell me-
There's also
Tell me when to scroll because there's a few more down below.
I'm looking at it, and what I will say is that I do want to look through all of these, and I might even mute myself
Sure.
like
could-
as I do this. if
I'm going to
that's
explain
alright.
for a second. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just for the audience's sake, this is our Wilder magic table because the wild magic table in the player's handbook is very fun, but like doesn't have the kind of like story stuff that I like a lot. So if you're looking at this, if there's a underline, that means there's a link to a spell there that you could like look up and stuff. If it's crossed out, that's the original text of the wild magic table in the PHB, and the red text is my new changes that I have made. So I'm going to scroll down so you guys can see the end of the list. I think you can see this right here.
I'm also just checking right now that I did in fact roll a 99 and not like a 69 or a 96. And I do think I'm good and safe.
Sounds
I
good.
did roll a 99.
Honestly,
Insane.
69 would even be pretty good.
69 would be cool, but I'm pretty happy with what I rolled. I'm so
Honestly,
sorry. I don't know if you
27,
want to
28
like
is pretty sexy.
do anything with Clio or Avalon while this happens. I don't know if we have to go in a particular order, but
I
I just
think
want to make sure I'm looking.
That's a good point. Yeah, if you want to take the time, I can
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to make sure I
Gotcha.
make the right decision.
I'm going to scroll all the way down here so that everyone can see
Holy moly.
everything there.
I think we should go 49.50.
If I can give you some advice, Riley, as someone who's been in a somewhat similar position this campaign, and this is going to sound like do whatever you want. That's not what I mean. I mean, do whatever you want.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear.
Okay.
I was never going to make any choice that was not my own.
Right, but like don't think about don't strategize.
No, I know.
Okay. Because
All right.
this is an
Thank you.
insane opportunity. It's really fun. Have fun. I love you.
I believe
Thanks.
Clio
Nice
wanted
word.
to make a bad decision.
You're so right. I really didn't think Dominicus was going to do this well, if I'm totally honest. And I had kind of a lifeline prepared. I'm going to kind of let him keep going, but I'll just say this. I think Clio knows more than he does about what was going on with Albatius. I think she is ready at any moment to throw herself on the pyre with him. Like if people start seeming like they're not really buying this, or if things start to go bad, I really like the idea of her like shooting a fireball into the air, but I don't know like if that's gonna fuck up the invisibility or whatever. But I think she'll like I think Clio is prepared to speak up if things look like they're about to start going south.
Okay.
But he's doing good so far, so I'm not my mind.
Okay. Okay. Well then, I think we'll cut over to Avalon then. Avalon, you may break your way into the Senex. I think the Senex doors are locked before you get there. What do you do to break through them? I'll say you break through them, but like, what do you do?
How long are my claws?
Pretty long.
No, I'm not gonna pick the lock with my claws. That's weird.
Are they like Wolverine claws or are they like fingernail claws?
I imagine them fingernails.
Cool.
I'm not strong enough to get. Can I say that when we were younger, Augustus taught me how to pick a lock?
Sure. Yeah, I guess so for the purpose of this.
No, you know what? No, I'll do something different. I don't think I'm strong enough to kick it open. Do I know if anyone else is on the other side of that door? Is that where Octavius is?
It's the Cynic's room, and then that's where he is.
Okay. Is anyone in there?
No, you can't detect any thoughts within 30 feet of the door.
Okay. Actually, straight up, can I try to break it with my super cool dragon claws?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, I think you have succeeded in this scenario enough already. I think you fucking just smash through
Great.
the door. You are like running up to it invisible. This won't count as an attack to break the invisibility.
Oh, okay.
You extend your
I completely
claws.
forgot about that.
You extend your claws and just smash it down. And it is splinters in front of you. You move into the Senex. And you see a coffin there. You see a casket. Right in the middle.
Who's in the casket?
Do you want to open it up?
Yeah.
Open it up. Make an insight check. Or perception, whichever one you want.
I have the same plus for everything. This dice feels like it's like weighted. I've gotten like 18s like 4 times this entire time. Anyways, that's a 23.
23. That's very good. This is not the body of Albatius Demasius.
I knew it. They just said the body. They didn't say Albatius's body.
Whose body is it?
Is dude, you got 23. Whose body is it? You would know. If anyone, you would know. This is Octavius's dad. Except he is deformed and disfigured by acid and fire. So much so that no one else would recognize him.
I didn't do that.
No.
Wait, what?
Does he have anything on him?
No, he's wearing like one of Albatius's like Senex robes. But you grew up with this man. You even through everything you can recognize. That is Octavius and Augustus's father, who Gaius saved from the building, from the burning building there.
I don't know what you guys are. I feel like nothing is making any sense to me
It's
right
not,
now.
but that's what's so shocking. They don't have Albatius's body.
It's still in your workshop.
It's still in the workshop. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
So he's like in a. Is there anything magical about this coffin?
No.
And he's just wearing one of Albatius's robes.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else in there?
He's dead, right?
No, he is dead.
Yeah, okay.
He is. There's no way a person who looks like this could be alive. You said, what was it? An insight or perception check?
That was an insight check.
They 23. They are purposely trying to make this like unrecognizable. You are supposed to assume this is Albatius Tomasus.
Oh my god. I don't understand. I still got to save. Is there anything special about where the coffin is?
Except that it's the middle of the Senate floor now.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, Mr. Pompeius, who I never named.
Yeah.
Not John Pompeius.
Jason.
It's Jason. We were talking about this in the chat, how there's all these like Greek heroes for like Perseus and all these, and then there's Jason. This is definitely Jason, you guys. This is definitely Jason.
It could be Perseus Pompeius. That's kind of cool.
It's gotta be Jason.
Okay, Jason.
That is cool. We're not going for cool. We're going for Jason.
All right. Well, I know
it could be Perseus. I'm sorry.
There's something up with. Okay.
Jason.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to get to Octavius, and we're gonna deal with that when that comes. I can't fix him.
Okay. I know which one I'm picking.
Okay. Really quickly, we go back to the speech for just a moment.
Don't do that.
We go back to Dominicus, and he just says, who here, speaking to the audience, who here yearns to be trampled on, to live under empirical rule? I will apologize to him. And there's no response from the audience. Go back to Marcus. What happens here?
Will send me to the astral plane.
What? Holy shit.
Makes sense.
You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space.
All right. Marcus, you guys burst in. Aemil, Gaius, you see Marcus right there. Counterspell, pull back. Marcus.
Yeah.
In a different way than Bitopia, like starlight, almost like just like speckled away. Marcus, you arrive in the astral plane, and it is it's almost too much to handle. It is the immense amount of power here is raw and unfiltered. You just met the divine soul, which took the form of this owl. You have seen the like unrefined bones of the drake, this immense dragon. You are surrounded on all sides by the unfiltered power of these beings. It's unimaginable. What do you do?
Will, is this the same place where I was earlier? Like, was where we were earlier, was that the astral plane?
No, it was not.
I look around. Is there anybody or anything, or is it just like raw power?
Would there be anybody or anything here?
If not, I'm gonna talk anyway, so.
Sure, yeah. I'm just trying to think. No, there's nobody here. But I think you might put together
in this bright, incredible light in this realm, the shadow is not here. There is not an inch of shadow.
I don't know what you are, or if you're anything, or if I'm talking into a nothing, a nothing. It seems like we've a nothing. Something bad is here, and it got what it wanted, and it seems like you're where we got our stuff, and I never thought I'd be a lecturer, but you're here now. And something bad is here too, and it wants you, and it wants everything that we have, and I don't know if you came here on purpose or not, but you made us what we are, and I think that you have some responsibility in that, and terrible things are happening. I guess this is me asking for help.
Marcus, make the persuasion check of your life.
Hey, Will.
Uh-huh.
Do I have advantage? Let's get one more in there, baby. It's a hell of a speech.
It was a good speech.
Why
Was a
not?
good speech.
You need to roll so high. Why not?
You still
Don't
have Tides
say
of
why
Chaos
not.
now again, right?
Oh my god, I have Tides of Chaos again. Can I get Trippy Advanny?
No.
Okay, fair. I pushed it. I'll admit I pushed it there. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. I get it. It's fine.
God.
Okay, so that's a 3. So reconsider the Trippy Advanty. Oh, come on. Please. No Trippy Advanty?
Annie.
Shit.
The noises of math.
Oh, I know what the number is. Would you say that the astral plane is making any sort of ability check or saving
Oh, I'm
throw?
sorry.
That's okay, I gotta ask. I will admit to you that I rolled an 11. And if I may, just take us back to another moment in the campaign where I rolled an 11 that nobody thought was gonna do anything. And I'm not asking you to give it to me, Will. I'm an adult. I know when I've rolled low. But I just think that here, in the finale, we should all take time to remember where we've been and think about where we're going. Does anybody answer?
No.
I wait for an answer that doesn't come. And with the exasperation of a lifetime, I go, fine. Fucking do it myself. And I go back.
As you pop back, for a millisecond, you're in that box again. For a millisecond.
Can I ask?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good place to be, or is that a bad place to be, Will?
I'm gonna leave that up to Marcus.
I expand it.
No.
I expand the box.
Contracts. You're pushed down. You're shoved onto your knees.
No, I'm not. I expand the box.
No, you don't. And you're back on the prime material plane.
Okay. Let's do it, boys!
Will
there was a round that happened in between.
Yeah.
Guys, Aemil, what do you do?
I'm taking out the crossbow.
Gotcha.
I'm loading in a crossbow bolt.
Mhm.
I'm gonna aim it at Lepidus. I'm gonna arc the bolt up, down into the center of the lab, and I switched out one of my spells. If that's okay at the level.
Yeah.
I switched out Gust of Wind for Fireball.
Octavius isn't in the pool, right? I just want to check right now for no reason. Okay, cool. Keep doing
What?
Keep doing you.
All right, I'll make a dexterity saving throw.
For Lepidus.
Octavius?
And if any of the guards
Spell
are,
components.
if any of the guards are in there,
Spell
40-foot
components for
radius.
sorcerers.
Delicate
Let's say you get 2
scientific
of them.
magical instruments.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. This place is gonna explode.
Fireball.
it's not going to hurt Marcus.
I know. Hey, do what you want, babe. I'm stuck in a box.
Shit.
Galio takes the full damage
Yes, he does.
before he can even
Yeah, he does.
get up, get the hands off. He
Will,
failed
we
his
just
dex save.
incinerated
Oh,
your
I thought you meant he took like max damage. I was like,
No.
Hell
he
yeah.
failed his
That would
dex
be
save.
kind of
I'll
sexy
take
though.
it. I'll take it.
And like I'll roll for the guards, but they're not gonna do that well.
6.
How many
me
how many dice is this, Clayton?
This is 8d6.
Nice.
Holy Lord.
I need more dice. Give me a second.
Have I ever seen a fireball cast in real life before?
In real life?
In real life?
I don't think I've ever been in Fenjord.
Oh, there was that one
Fenjord.
time that we were at John.
It literally played a Phoenix sorcerer who casted
Did you cast
Fireball
Fireball?
like 8 million times.
Okay. Well, I couldn't remember if it was Fireball or if May had her own special thing that she did because she was so beautiful.
And here I thought Jupiter was yanked from the timeline.
She
it
was.
seems all May here.
Guys, please stop fighting.
No.
It's the final episode.
She was yanked from the
Inside
timeline.
jokes in the finale.
Audience, for those of you who don't know, similar to how Will wildered the magic table, he also manied the deck of things in a way that was really concerning and heartful to me, and I did suffer.
Come
It's
on,
mostly
Clayton, we
Clayton's
believe
fault.
in you.
Come on, Clayton.
Come on, Clayton.
You got it.
It's mostly Clayton's fault.
All
All
8,
sixes.
all 6s.
All 6s. All 8s on D6.
Yeah, all
I
8s.
thought
It's
you
all
said
sixes.
sexist, and I was like, what?
Sepsis. Did you say sepsis?
I thought you said sexist.
All
Oh.
sixes.
Wow. Hey guys, it's 11:35 p.m. on a Friday night. We've been up since
It's not,
5:30.
it's not bad.
It's
not
beautiful,
great.
Clayton. Say it with your chest.
It's exactly what it needs to be.
It's 24.
That's a
Nice.
shit ton of
That's
damage.
good.
Guards
Um,
gone. I'll tell you
Damn.
that.
Oh,
Guards
we've killed so many people.
gone.
It's so funny that this happens every time Marcus is not here.
You can't do
I
shit,
left
baby.
you alone for 6 seconds.
Yeah, you did leave the 2 people who seem to be the closest to murder alone with the people
To
who
send
d-
one tweet. Marcus had to send one tweet into the ether, and y'all had to both join up. Anyways.
This bolt lands right in the center of the pool, and as it makes contact, just incinerates everything. You hear the sound of glass shattering. The all of the like desks that he had down there are pushed up against the wall and break. Yeah, somehow you can hear the books that he had just set alight.
Ouch.
It is horrible. It's just destruction. You said 24 damage.
yeah.
I need to roll. Let me roll.
Lepidus was already fucked up.
Did
They
we
said
visit
they were
Lepidus
like
literally
Lepidus is
earlier
barely
today?
up.
Mhm.
You nearly
I'm
killed
going
him
to roll
once.
for Galio's Lepidus's short rest.
He's taking one right now.
No, but in
the
No,
middle of the
he has,
fireball? No, I
he
know.
has taken one right now.
Oh, Will.
I'm sorry, Will.
Are we gonna
I'm
kill
sorry
your
we killed
boy?
your plaything.
I haven't rolled above a 3 this time for his healing.
We're so mean. We just show up at Will's house and break all his things.
No spells gonna happen.
As the fire dissipates, Galio Lepidus is a burnt husk on the floor.
Now I have to deal with the repercussions of that. Oh, shit.
The golden laurels still untouched, shining upon his head.
Do I pop back in?
Unless Aemil wants to do something.
Well, I was gonna attack somebody. But I don't need to do that anymore.
You turn towards the, like, I think one surviving guard, and he he puts
Will, can you do this for me? Can you go?
he puts his sword on the ground. He like gets on all fours. Just kind of stays. He doesn't look at, he's not like begging. He just kind of puts his head down and just does not attract attention.
Smart man. And I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and grab the laurels off of
Gotcha.
Lepidus's body.
You pull them back into your hand, and Marcus pops back in.
Hey, Marcus.
What in God's name happened here?
Dealt with it.
What did you say?
I dealt with it.
I'm gonna put a hand on Gaius's shoulder.
Here's to that.
Let's go.
We jump back to
Nice job, Clayton.
yeah, fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah, excellent.
Just for my information, how many people there died in total? Three people? Okay.
That's not that bad.
One like big NPC and two guards.
Hey, they are all important.
No, they're not.
No small
No
parts.
small. We jump back to Dominicus kind of like wrapping up his speech. Again with the asking of the entire crowd, who here loves a mere man more than the republic that we have worked for centuries to build? I will apologize to them. It's gonna make another little charisma check.
He gets some pluses and some advantage.
Advantage +2. That's a nat 20.
Only wins for the Sorcies. We only know how to win.
This is, I think, Avalon. You're at 2 frames a second.
What happened to Maya?
She deserves it. She's earned it.
You're good.
Avalon, I think we have a new member of Team Press Release.
What?
Team Press Release.
Team Press Release was hiring. You didn't tell me. I'm actually an intern. Team Press Release.
With that, the audience remains quiet. And he finishes with then there lies Albatius Damasus. No better than he was, no worse than he could have been. And he goes to walk off the stage.
Are we about to kiss right now?
Avalon, you open the door behind the Senex seat. I assume. Sorry. Are you done with the body?
Yeah.
You go to the final room, like behind the Senex floor. You open the door. It's a very like well-to-do, plush little like study room, basically. And they're tied to a chair very unceremoniously. It's not like special, he's just being held here, is Octavius with golden laurels around his head.
I'm gonna try to just yank it off the golden laurels.
Sure.
He's tied to a chair, right?
Uh-huh.
He can't stop me.
He's like he's kind of dazed. He's kind of out of it. And yeah, you pull them off.
Can I throw them on the ground and try to acid them?
Sure. Yeah. You throw them.
Okay.
Which acid spell do you use?
I'm pulling it up because I had to exit out of everything. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just cast Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
With acid, but I'm gonna cast it at. Wait, actually, I can't cast it any higher. It's already. Wait, what level spell is this? Give me a second here. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level. Which just means it gets an extra 1d6. Yes. So, it's supposed to make a dex save. It's
No, it's fine. You got it. You pull it off of him, throw it to the ground. You spit this acid on it. The
Out of the way.
The rug, I guess. Did they have rugs in rug? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Rug around it completely disintegrates. The laurels are untouched.
The laurels are untouched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because they're magic.
Let me take this off. I have one other idea. But I'm now myself here
Oh yeah.
because I cast the spell.
You're
Yeah.
Avalon.
You can see me now. Is there a window in here?
Let's say yes.
Is it open? And what's it facing?
It's facing the opposite side of the Senex, from the podium side.
So
You've run basically all the way to the back of the building.
so no one is there no one there
Outside?
on that side? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no one there.
All right.
You hear
I'm going to
on the Senex floor behind you.
shit. Octavius.
Avalon.
Did you want to do this? Answer me. Sorry, Will, what was that? Was that a yes?
Yes.
Why? They killed your father.
For the betterment of the country.
I'm gonna leave him there. I was gonna untie him if he was fine, but I'm going to open the window. Is there a little balcony or anything, or what's up there?
No, it's not a super far drop. It's probably like 2 stories.
Take the laurel.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. And there's a door behind me, and
Yes.
people are coming.
You hear?
Can I lock it?
Sure.
Can I? Great. I'm going to peek.
As you go to like lock the door, you get a scan real fast of the room. Quintus Imbrux is at the open casket and looks.
Quintus Imbrux at the open cast.
And looks over at you. What do you do?
Well, I still have Dragon's Breath on.
You do?
I really want to get rid of I really want to try to get rid of these loyal things. Will you let me do two things then?
I'll let you do a thing.
Okay.
Quintus do a thing, and then I'll let you do a thing.
Okay, fine.
As actions work.
You know how D&D works.
Okay, I'm going to close the door then. So I'm going to open the window.
Nope.
I'm going to peek my little face out, and I'm going to hold up the laurel thing. I'm going to go, King of Beasts, there is only one king, and someone else is trying to be one. Are you going to let that happen? And I'm going to get my little dragon guy.
It's calling our parents to help us out day. Let's see if they
Mom,
pick
come
up.
pick me up. Kids are drinking.
Make a persuasion.
This is very Percy Jackson book, like climax of a Percy Jackson must like, okay, are you gonna help me? No, fine.
Can I add one more thing to my statement before I roll, which is, you told me to stop being a coward. This is what I'm doing. And I'm going to roll persuasion. Do I get an advantage?
No.
Oh. Messed up.
Fucked up.
22.
I'm so wired, so tight.
You hold it out the window. I don't know if this is exactly what you wanted, but this is what happens. You hold it out and you hold it tight in your grip, and you hear it start to sizzle and pop. And acid in your hands is melting it away, is disintegrating it. And the gold, once sturdy, falls limp over your hand and continues to melt onto the ground below.
Nice.
You hear Quintus like shove up against the door, and he goes, "Shit!" And he reaches
that was a
toward
twig.
him, go grab like keys. And you hear him like rifling through them, and you hear, and he rips the door open. Not rips it, but he yanks it. That was his action of using the keys and stuff, because D&D is weird. And you stand there with the final remnants of the laurels dripping from your hands.
That's pretty cool.
Avalon's so hot.
I'm gonna go. Thank you. And so is there anything magic? Will this be my whole action if I want to see if there's anything else magic or anything on Octavius?
Make an Arcana check, and it probably won't be your action now.
What?
It probably won't be your action. No.
Okay.
So make an Arcana check.
Okay.
And Detect Thoughts was a good move. Misty Step sure would be nice right about now.
I trade him back with.
How? Okay. I got a 15. Sorry.
15? No, there's nothing magic happening.
Okay.
Not without, you need like detect magic to really get like a solid answer, but from your Arcana, from like the vibes, your like dragon smell, no. Nothing.
Can I ask something really quick?
Sure.
How long does Detect Thoughts last? It wouldn't still be up, would it?
Is Dragon's Breath also concentration?
Yeah, Dragon's Breath is concentration.
Okay. It would be cool to know what Quintus is thinking. That's all I'm saying. That's the only reason I was asking. But okay, cool. Just checking.
What have you done?
What have you done?
No, you.
I have done.
You are going.
I want that to be in canon that you guys both.
Will, darling, please go.
I have done what's best for me. I have done what's best for this country. That is what I have always done.
It seems to me that what you have always done is follow in Albatius's footsteps. Therefore, if that is, I lost my train of thought. To always follow in Albatius's footsteps. How can you say that any decision you have made is your own? How can you say that any decision that you have made is for the benefit of you if you are following in the footsteps of one puppeteer? You have not done what is good for your country.
He make an intimidation check.
Advantage?
This guy gonna take psychic damage from that?
17?
17 is very good. A 10 is not as good.
Bitch.
It's not.
He looks at you. He sees the just molten crown in your hand. Very well. I know when I'm beat.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Oh. Sorry, it fell. Ooh, damn. 10.
10. He seems to be, he doesn't have the resolve that Albatius does, He's not the same man. Why don't you just get out of here?
And why would I do that?
What do you want, Avalon Valerius?
An excellent question. Quintus Imbrux. I I don't have any can I? Well, it's not very strong. I want to know what's up with if we truly did it or not. And he said he knows when he's beat. And I feel like we probably did it. But I'm still incredibly frightened. Anyways. Is there anything in here that could be handcuffs or anything?
I think there's a little bit of extra rope from when they used to tie Octavius up.
I'm going to mage hand tie his hands together.
Sure.
And I'm going to go. Come on, Mr. Imbrux. I believe we have a forum to catch.
This is not necessary. I could just say whatever you want me to say. You don't have to do this.
Why would I make you say anything?
He just follows you.
You don't have to hide behind anything now. It's just yourself in the light. And believe me, I know what that is like. So you have to face it.
All right. What do you want to do?
Leave. Octave, I'm gonna move. I want him to not be in the same spot.
Jump back to Gaius, Aemil, and Marcus.
Hi.
Welcome back, Mr. Prosperous.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was Riley, but
Oh.
that wasn't Hi.
Hi.
No, you're good. Well done, both of you. I hesitate to ever say that we've won something truly, but in the words of Miss Meliora's bird, I think we did good here.
Why was I not expecting that?
Aemil has to laugh and with their hand on Gaius's shoulder kind of squeezes it and says, I know, and we can talk about it later. We have to talk about it later.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna wheel over to the lab and take a peek down. Is there anything?
Oh.
I don't think anything is salvageable from this.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's head back to the forum.
Yeah.
Is DB still outside? We were in here for, I believe, no more
about
than
12 seconds. Maybe 18.
Let me think about something real fast, actually.
Go for it.
There is actually one more undamaged item
Oh?
in this place. Let me check just to be sure. Yeah. Gaius, in the wreckage of one of these like broken desks where there was some like shelving, some storage, you see a horn, clean cut and refined to like a point. Not to be like used as a weapon, but just, like it's been carefully handled as opposed to the other one you have.
Odysseus has now.
Yes.
I'm gonna mage hand that. Just grab it, take it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Shall we get back to our compatriots?
Let's go.
Yeah. I'll say the
DD,
DD. There. You guys take the same ride back.
Yeah, DB, could we could me and my friends go back to DB, may
I
we
know we just got here.
request your services again?
Yes, that was exceedingly quick.
Yeah, we've gotten better at what we do apparently.
We're efficient when we need to be.
All right. I think he, grabs all of you, gets you on his back. Gaius is charioteering the whole thing.
Damn it, not again.
A very melancholy, like post-murder chariot ride.
Clio, you're there.
Oh, I sure am, aren't I?
Dominicus kind of walks down and back up to you. That went well.
That went exceedingly well.
I expected to be maybe a little bit dead right now.
Yeah, I was thinking definitely. Well, I guess we
definitely
took the. Yeah.
No hope for me.
Well, I don't know about dead, but I was thinking prison for sure.
As actually Dominicus is like walking towards you, people are like touching at him, like kind of like they're not like, like stopping him to really talk to him, but they're like I'm sure they are like, you did what you had to do. That is so brave that you protected us from, and like they are like kind of just moving their hands like along his shoulders.
I'm a little worried about that, but it was cool.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later.
He doesn't, for the record, for what it's worth, he doesn't like, he's like, thank you very much, and he's like trying to move past them to you.
Interesting. Well, that's season 2's problem. Thinking, I think Clio is kind of stunned and also a little like something has to it can't be this easy. Like not like it can't be this easy, because it wasn't easy, but I think Clio is so used to something going wrong, especially like in the 11th hour, something going wrong, that her immediate thought is like, where's Avalon? Like something has gone. I don't know.
Avalon? What's Avalon doing?
Where is Avalon?
Where in the world is Avalon Valerius?
Where in the world is Avalon Valerius? Here's the thing. Probably walking out with Albatius tied by his hands. I would love to also have Octavius, but I don't know if I can control 2 men at the same time.
You can.
If anybody,
even though I did it with both the brothers.
Honey,
I heard that.
you don't need magic to control them.
You didn't magic to control 2 men,
I
Avalon.
consider love a kind of magic. I consider being hot a kind of magic, more importantly.
Okay.
Could I have also asked, when did you kill him? About Jason Pompeius.
It is Jason.
Do you have Octavius with you? As I want to establish that for like, do you take him?
If you would let me be able to hold both of them, yes. If not, I will leave the boy.
I'll
Could
say
have done it a long time
no.
ago.
I'll say no for now.
Okay. Then I guess I'll say Octavius. You have been a great disappointment. I'm going to leave.
Shit.
Fuck yes. Alexa, play Enough for You by Olivia Rodrigo.
You've still got like 20 words. That's only half a sending.
I think he squeezes his eyes shut and faces down. You guys move past the body of Jason. You asking the same question.
What have I done?
Before?
Yes.
And this is he knows. I arrived at your household. I saw what had happened. I saw that we didn't have a body. Someone had taken it.
Yikes.
I had a few flasks of Galiolepidus's concoctions, acid, and I believe he calls it alchemist's fire.
I'm sure he does call it that.
And I made a body for us.
All right. Is there such thing? Never mind. I've already put him under a citizen's arrest. Let's keep going.
I can't believe can I just say, guys, the plaster worked.
It worked.
I just
Notes aside.
All
Look
right.
at us. Look at us.
You're at the front of the Senex building. What do you want to do? Let's just say, for convenience sake, at this point, Marcus, Aemil, and Gaius arrived too.
Hey, there's Avalon.
I don't know how well this is gonna go over.
Just do it.
It's gonna go over so
Just
well.
do it.
Super well, babe.
Dominica's
The
the
wellest.
natural 20. Everyone's
Yeah.
in love with him.
Do it.
I guess. Is there anyone else around?
There's a few senators up right where you are, but between you and the audience, there's just stairs.
Okay. So in Rome, actually in Greece, how like auditoriums are. I don't want to do a press release thing, but I have one thing that I could say. And I guess that is are citizens arrest a thing here?
They're about to be.
You're a citizen and you've arrested, babe.
Also,
All
you
right.
have dragon claws. You make the rules.
Yeah. I feel like also, was it still raining?
Yeah.
So I feel
guys.
like also when I stuck my little face outside, the makeup probably came off of my scales or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go. Quintus Imbrux, you are under arrest for the murder of Jason Pompeius. And that's all I'm going to say.
The other senators up there who know what that means, back off. Your mother, you can't see where she's gone to. Make a, you know what I'll do? I know you haven't spent like a minute with them or whatever. I'm gonna roll for the guards to see if they are under your charmed ability.
Okay.
Did Avalon
They
say
have
this
to-
loud enough for like the crowd to hear?
That was my impression.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
What do I have to roll for your
A 16,
diplomat?
I think. Wait. Oh wait, hold up. I'm so sorry. That's incorrect. I think I have to roll a persuasion check, and you have to roll an insight check against that. But let me just make sure that's correct, actually. Just because I haven't used this in like 8 million episodes, and actually only 4 hours. So in real time. Sorry, 1 second. Just to make sure.
I think you used it twice today.
Have I used it twice today?
Today,
Well, it doesn't-
in the like day, yeah.
Oh,
In the day in game.
yes.
It's not. It's just a thing I can do though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's wild. It's the same day that we killed Albatius.
Please be a good persuasion. Do I get advantage?
No.
Damn.
It's
Can I get it from
it's
being
like
hot?
18 hours since you've killed Albatius. What's up?
Can I? Are you sure I can't get advantage for being hot?
I'm sure.
15.
15. I rolled a 10.
Nice.
Oh my god.
The guards kind of look at each other. All the ones that are stationed like around the forum. And you hear the audience. You hear isn't that his right hand man? Albatius's his I want to say, I don't know why I want to say footstool. That's the only word that's coming to my mind right now.
Say it.
Lapdog?
Say footstool.
Lapdog, sure. Footstool.
The LeFou to his Gaston.
And the crowd kind of like whips itself into a bit of a frenzy. Frenzy's maybe too strong, but they are start like clapping and cheering. They don't even really know who the Quintus is that much, but they just know that he is an ally of Dominican Albatius Damasus, like one of his closest allies.
I'd like to be standing with Dominicus and Clio and Aemil and Gaius and just go, that's Avalon, huh?
She could have done this without us, you guys.
The people start like going over the guards and like get what is he doing? He murdered Jason and they like can't remember his last name. They murdered Jason.
We all knew and loved Jason.
They're
Jason?
pushing
No,
the guards towards them.
Jason Pompeius was a senator.
Yes, not all the senators are as well known as.
Yeah, that's fair.
Name the
Understandable.
senators of
I don't know a
Kentucky.
lot of senators.
I don't even know.
And the guards are like kind of moved by this mass up to the base of the steps, and they kind of like continue up it and are like right up next to you, Avalon, and they have full-on manacles. But we can take them off your hands.
That would be greatly appreciated.
And one of them,
Perhaps the carcerary.
Carcerary?
are there?
The carcerary. Where the Minotaurs.
He around this wrist.
Actually, no, I don't say
Wait,
that.
yeah, no,
I
that's the
take it back.
Minotaur's house now.
Yeah, I take
Yeah,
it back.
that's
It's the
his
Minotaur's
crib.
house. Yeah, I take it back. I don't say
The
that.
other political
Welcome to my
prison,
crib.
please.
They latch him above the rope that you already tied him with. And as they do this, I think Quintus is just staring daggers at you. He's like not saying anything. But just as they grab him and they like pull him, and as much as he can, he's just keeping eye contact with you. as he's dragged away.
He's at the podium, correct? He's at the podium?
I don't think so. I think they're at the top of the stairs right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I will put my hand down.
Did you want to poop his pants?
No, I was gonna call him a tool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Message.
Avalon, would you like to join in with the rest of the group?
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk down. Actually, no, you know what? No. I'm going to run to them.
Avalon joins up with the rest of you. And
Hi.
Sid,
Dominicus,
how did it...
Speech, Lepidus dead.
Oh.
We'll talk about it later.
I missed the entire speech.
It was great. It was very good.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're not dead.
Can I make
right?
an insight check on that, Clio?
No, you can't. You can't. Shut up. Shut up.
Did we?
Got an 11.
What does a 15 tell me?
Oh my god, this is so
up to Clio, up to Sarah.
Go ahead, Will. What were you gonna say? I saw you rolling your little dice. What does
I
that
have
mean?
my own thing. I have my own little thing.
I wish you wouldn't. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. I think I'll say this. I think Clio is very like impressed by him in a way that she wasn't expecting to be. Clio thinks very lowly of basically everyone involved with the government because she doesn't trust them, and she thinks they're not in the way that like. I think there's kind of like a very dangerous ideology that exists in America of like the government is out to get me, but in a very real sense of like the government is not serving the well-being of the people. Like I think, and also specifically the government has been out to get her. So like there's also like I don't want to equate it with like that ideology that does exist in America that can be really, really dangerous. But I think just that sense of like these are people who I like cannot trust to work for the well-being of the city and also cannot trust to work well for me personally. And I think Dominicus has kind of shown her that like that's not, you know, people are trying, you know, if nothing else, at least some people are, and that like maybe like change from within the Senex is something that's possible. And I think she's kind of mulling that over and kind of like trying to make that make sense in the like puzzle that she's already been putting together, you know, trying to find where these pieces belong. And I think like I think he has like given her a perspective on the situation in the city that she was neither expecting him to give her or really like that she was willing to hear and has kind of just heard anyways and is now kind of like
so generous with the 15.
Yeah, that was good.
I really love to talk about myself. Thank you.
My little role, Madigan, who's been here this whole time.
Oh my fucking god, I forgot. Shit.
Just like squeezes your hand, Clio.
Stop it.
Maddie, stop it.
I'm engaged.
I think
we'll deal with that later.
Marcus is like, are we what time the prophecy are we done? Are we done?
Has it been 5 days?
Today was the 4th, wasn't it?
Oh god.
We're done.
We better be done.
Whatever happens tomorrow is tomorrow's problem. Are you guys hungry?
Yeah.
Actually, as far as one thing goes, Dominicus pops up. The Senex is down 2 members. We can't hold a forum tomorrow. There will be no vote on how to use you.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent news.
That is very good to hear.
What a way to phrase it.
It's how it's been phrased this entire week.
And yes, I could go for a bite.
We should get dinner.
Let's get dinner.
It kind of feels like we won. Maybe. For now. For now.
Who wants cocktails?
If I might, I think you will go get dinner from a restaurant, or do you want to just pick something up on the way home?
Is the tri-tip place still open?
Yeah.
We shouldn't go to the place where the body of Albatius is just yet, I feel like, but you know,
Do we want to go?
drachma.
I mean, we could. I was gonna say we could pick up food and then take it to the ranch house.
That's what I was thinking.
And then I would
on the way if
personally
she
love
wasn't
to
here.
tell. Yeah, I would personally love to tell Augustus that his dad is dead.
I need to pick up Casrius, maybe. We have 2 bad things we need to do. Maya, how are we going to do that? We should pick up.
I think we'll get to that later.
Okay.
I think maybe that if I can, that happens after dinner.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We need to eat first.
You can pick up Cecilia. But I think we get just one little shot of the 5 of you, Cecilia, Augustus, who else?
Felix, Madigan, Dominicus.
Your whole
Is
little
Casrius there?
So we grabbed them from the ranch, we brought them back.
No, I think you guys are at
the ranch.
I see.
The ranch on this like plush, huge, like kind of Airbnb cabin furniture.
Don't play with me, Will. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Play with me.
All just eating and relaxing for the first time in 4 days. And I think that's where we'll end our session.
Yay! I can't believe I already used the Zooey Mama tweet.